The Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus is the best affordable flagship tablet you can buy with very minimal compromises. You may want to pay attention to some of those compromises. One of them has to deal with the slim keyboard cover of this device, and the display has a slight issue which you definitely need to be aware of. We do get an aluminium AMOLED build on this device, which is very premium, but depending on how you handle your tablet, this aluminium AMOLED will take a proper pounding for many years, although you may notice some screech here and there as time goes on. Moving on, we do have our non-fingerprint sensor power button on this side along with the two power buttons. The fingerprint sensor is an in-display optical fingerprint sensor, which is capable of working with tampered glass screen protector. Storage is expandable up to 1 TB via the microSD card slot. We also have two speakers on each side which are AKG tuned, and Dolby Atmos is support for a richer audio experience. Pogo pin connectors for an external keyboard which I mentioned earlier. S Pen stylus is included in the box, with almost a non-noticeable latency of 2.8 milliseconds. It should work flawless when taking notes, drawing, and other stylus activities. Hence, if you are a student, this device is one worth considering for note-taking. Unlike the Tab S9 series, it is not IP68 water and dust resistant. Hence, I would be a little bit cautious around wet environments. Links in description if interested in this tablet. This is a 12.4-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of 1752 by 2800. With 266 pixels per inch, meaning you will have high-quality images while watching movies. Even better movies which utilize or need HDR certifications for a better visual experience are able to be streamed on this display, since it has HDR10+ certifications. So far it looks like this display is perfect, but it has one small issue. The display has some screen glare, especially if you are outside in direct sunlight you will notice some reflections. Something worth noting if you happen to be in a very well-lit environment, or you use your devices oftenly outside. Display can go above 400 nits, which is perfect for most indoor lighting situations. This display does support 120 Hz refresh rate for better animations and gaming. The main advantages with this AMOLED display are the vivid colors and deep blacks. This is possible since each pixel in an AMOLED display emits its own light, allowing for incredible color accuracy and contrast. Blacks appear truly black, with deeper shades and richer overall imagery. This displays also have wider color gamut, hence AMOLED displays can cover a wider range of colors than LCDs, resulting in more vibrant and realistic images. YouTube streaming can reach 4K and 1080p resolution for Netflix. Hence, if you want the best movie or video experience, at flagship standards, the Tab S8 Plus is your tablet. In terms of cameras, we have a 12-megapixel ultra-wide front-facing camera on the Tab S8. This camera does support auto-framing feature, which adjusts the camera to keep you other center. There are 3 inbuilt microphones for excellent audio pickup, resulting in a superb 4K video call. You also have a 13-megapixel main rear camera, a 6-megapixel ultra camera and a flash. The back cameras are sufficient enough for scanning QR codes or taking quick photos. The Tab S8 Plus did come out with Android 12 and was promised 4 years of Android updates and 5 years of security pack this back in 2022. Meaning you do have 3 years of security pack this left and updates to Android 16 left, which is pretty good for a former flagship tablet. Samsung DeX is available and it kinda automatically switches into DeX mode with the keyboard cover on. But this keyboard cover does not have a trackpad. It forces you to store the S Pen inside the keyboard, meaning it won't be charging, and you won't be able to easily access it if you happen to need it whilst working. Likely the detachable keyboard case for the Tab S7 Plus works well with this tablet. It fixes all the issues I have mentioned whilst being slightly cheaper. And you are able to use it in different positions since it is detachable, versus only one position with the slim keyboard. The USB-C port does support video out, hence you can connect an external monitor like on Samsung's flagship phones to utilize Samsung DeX on a bigger display. In terms of performance, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor still effortlessly handles anything you threw at it. Especially if you are a moderate user, you will not have any inconveniences. playing games like Asphalt 9, or any other titles at maxed out graphic settings with 120Hz will be a blast. Even streaming games on Xbox X Game Pass is possible with Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2, providing the best possible connections for your entertainment. Looking at Geekbench scores, this tablet is capable of video editing or photo editing if that's something that interests you. But for better performance, 12GB RAM will be better than 8GB, especially if you are multitasking a lot or putting this tablet under heavy workload. We have a 10,090 mAh battery capacity, which should last for 7 to 10 hours. Of course, lit to moderate usage can push through to 1 or 2 days of usage. Battery life does vary from person to person, but for the most squeeze out of it, Elle would recommend reducing screen brightness when necessary, and using an adaptive refresh rate feature to save battery life. If it ever runs out, you do have 82 minutes of waiting, with 45-watt fast charging for the battery to refill. Very fast for such a large battery. As you have noticed, the Tab S8 Plus is a former flagship tablet that deserves attention, especially if you are on a budget. It's no longer priced at $999 but around $700, which is a steal for some people. This tablet offers you flagship quality Super AMOLED display for entertainment, paired with amazing quad speakers for a more enjoyable experience. You do have more than capable performance for most people and very capable cameras. There are a lot of things going well for this tablet. I don't see you going wrong with this purchase. There are links in description with the best latest pricing. Thanks for watching.